Question 2. Let's see if this thing works again. You have to be super duper careful.
Football players jumped up to sign autographs.
Okay. Thanks to my previous student who helped me. This particular sentence is what we like to call a cause and effect sentence. Okay, so let me see if I can write this down up here. Cause and effect. So if you know cause and effect, it's the same thing as reading. Because of this, this happens. So the cause is might be an event that happens in the past. The effect is both what might happen in the present, okay, or in the future, but we're going to use present in this instance because it does work with grammar. So when you're trying to talk about cause and effect, your verbs need to be in the past tense, which is your cause, and the effect needs to be present, which is the ing. So for verb purposes, this is for the verb. Anything that ends with an ed means that that's the past. Anything that ends with an ing means it's present. Okay, that's the best way I can explain this situation. So if you look at this section right here, you have the word jump. Well, jump is the cause. The football players jumped up to sign autograph. That's what they did. That's the cause. That's what they did in the past. So the verb ends with an ed. Now, causing the fans to go wild is the effect that's the present time. Well, because they did that 5 seconds ago, now these fans are going crazy. Okay? So this is right. So following the verb tense, this is right. However, because they added this this punctuation right here, which needs to be because there is a pause right there, make this a capital letter, make this a different sentence, but now we made it into a fragment or an incomplete sentence. Okay, it's an incomplete sentence. I can't even spell today. So it's an incomplete sentence. So that makes it wrong. And this one right here at the bottom is not right. Okay? So now let's see what all the other ones are. Okay, good. They still kept the period there. They did add which right here, but which is not a subject. It's not. I just learned that that is an interrupter. I learned something while I'm doing lessons, which is an interrupter, meaning that you do not need that period right there. So that makes it wrong. And look at this word, cause. Well, we said that it has to be ing, and they changed it, so it's wrong too. So A is not the answer. Now let's look at the other one. This one, they used a comma, which is good. Not a bad thing. But they added this. But this is still, I guess this can be considered a subject if you want to put it that way. But if that's a subject, you're missing one of the fanboys, right? You need a fanboys after the comma to make it this grammatically correct. So we're missing the fanboy. I'm going to put an X up here because we're missing the fanboys. But then if you look at cause, we've already established that it needs to be an ing. Let me break this down so you guys can see it better. It needs to be an ing, not an ed. So that one makes that one wrong. And that makes this answer correct because it has the comma and it kept our causing in the present tense.